All right, guys, this time I want to talk about the sources of square footage. Where does it come from and who do we trust the most? Well, if you ask most people, MLS is the #1 source for square footage because that comes from the real estate professionals, the experts. Tax records, if you've been in the business for any time at all, you know those tax records are wrong more than they're right. You know, unless it's a 1,000 square foot ranch style house, they can't be accurate. They estimate the upper level, they estimate the basement. You know, estimate is not a word you want to hear when you're calculating square footage. And then there's builder's plans. Do you guys know that the builders don't have to follow ANSI? They don't have to follow any measurement standard. And a lot of them do a really good job with it, but they're not measured the same way that an appraiser would measure it per the ANSI standard. So there's all kinds of variations in builders' plans, and heaven forbid a builder actually changed the plans as they're going along the way and move a wall 2 feet or something. Happens every day. And then you've got old appraisal files and old MLS files. And 9 out of 10 times, something is going to be off in those things. If you ask most lenders, most anybody, they're going to tell you that MLS is the best source of square footage details. So that is our biggest asset, is square footage details. But when you look in MLS, I mean, you know, we've got finished living area, finished square footage, heated area. You know, I mean, there's so many names. There's at least 50 names in MLS and 50 in tax records. Guys, how does the computer search for that? And what we end up with is a situation that's just as clear as mud. So I'm proposing that we all follow the Cuba Casa system. We measure houses by the same method. We report that square footage to MLS, and the square footage details are taken and used in one website, MLSsquarefootage.com. That automatically, only realtors own that website and can access it. So that information, it automatically joins MLS and the rest of the realtor information. And buyers and sellers can get that information on Realtor.com. If anybody else wants the square footage that realtors spend their money to get it, they've got to go to that MLSsquarefootage.com website and pay for it. Instead of us paying Zillow to advertise for us and we give them our information for free, how about they pay us for our square footage information, guys? The system we have is all wrong. It's time to turn it around and make it like it should be. So at least think about this and how it could work in your area, guys.